Hey Carl, let's embark on a mission together. Hello, welcome to Swiss Watch Cam, welcome to another review. Today it's a very exciting day. We're gonna unbox a Bell&Ross watch together. It's a brand we haven't featured before, so I'm pretty excited for this one. I actually used to own a Bell&Ross watch in the past, a PVD coated stainless steel model with a chronograph, a watch which I really liked and also it fit my personality. And I'm really excited to show you this one today. Let's open out the outer box with the Bell&Ross logo on top, and again we have a very nice leather box underneath. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So, this is the first indication of the model which you will see today. There's a patch which you can basically use or stitch on anything you like, and it says Red Radar. So today we're going to talk about the Bell&Ross BR03-92 Red Radar ceramic watch. So on the box here, on the top of it, you have a little pouch and there's a few, papers inside. There's a warranty card here and also instructions on how to use this watch, how to set it in many different languages. Basically your usual instructions. Then the most important part is behind this compartment here. You actually lift this foam up. Here we have the watch, a beautiful example. Something I'm really excited to show you guys. Again, you see the resemblance now with the patch and the dial. You have another compartment when you open up this foam. And here we have actually the second strap for the watch, which I'm going to show you a bit later. And you also have the tools. Bell&Ross was founded in 1992 by Bruno Bellamic and Carlos A. Rosillo, hence the names Bell&Ross, from the last names Bellamic and Rosillo. The watch company started making watches with Sinspezzaluhren from Germany, so basically Sin was making the watches and put the Bell&Ross name on top of them back in the days. Nowadays they're made in Switzerland, in La Chaux-de-Fonds, and are owned by Chanel Group. And the company is still headquartered in Paris. Many of its present collections are inspired by instruments that the military have used throughout history on land, sea, or on the air. They have a vast variety of models, dials, collections, themes, and I think everybody can find himself in one of their watches. The price points aren't all too bad as well. The price of the model today is 4,100 Swiss francs, and this watch was lent to me by Ursachen in Bern, Switzerland, who are the official retailer for Bell&Ross. When you think about pilot watches or aviation-inspired watches, you usually think about a round case and a big onion crown. If you look at the inside of a cockpit of a plane or a jet fighter or something similar to that nature, you'll immediately recognize where the inspiration for the case shape of Bell&Ross came from. You've got a very unique case which nobody has in the industry. So the case is actually square, it features 4 screws on top of it, and the dial side is round. Creating a distinct case in the watch industry is always a struggle many brands have. And I think Bell&Ross watches are really unique in this regard, and you can immediately recognize it. The Radar collection isn't something new they introduced this year, but the first model was actually launched in 2010. It was a simpler version with 3 discs. In 2011, we got the first Red Radar watch, which had a bit of a different dial, but it also mimicked the scanning motion of the light beam on the radar screen with stunning realism. So basically, with this radar instrument, you could see if there's any other aircrafts around you. So how do you actually read the time on this watch? So the second hand is actually circling around the dial, basically scanning your surroundings. It's based on a small central circular disc with a painted long second hand. Pretty simple. But how do you read the hours and the minutes on this watch? You see we've got 2 planes on the dial. We've got a commercial airliner and also a jet fighter. So the outside ring on the commercial airliner actually shows the hours. So you see on the outer ring you have 12, 3, 6 and 9. And the jet fighter, of course, because it's quicker, shows the minutes and hovers around or flies around the inner circular disc. So basically, we've got 1 disc for the hours, 1 disc for the minutes, and 1 very small disc with a long seconds hand for the seconds. The 2021 model we have in our hands now here and the 2011 model Red Radar have a few differences. This model actually now comes in a full ceramic black case and 42 millimeters in diameter and also the length. The previous model was 46 millimeters. The previous model came in a black stainless steel PVD case, which chipped off over time. Like I said, I used to own a Bell&Ross in the past, and my model also scratched off the PVD coating really easily, and it became a bit of a nuisance. So having a full ceramic case is really exciting to me. There's a few pros and cons to having a ceramic case versus a stainless steel case. The pro is definitely the scratch resistancy, and as I said, the coating won't chip off. The con is basically that if you drop this watch on a hard surface, on concrete or maybe some tiles, which never happened to me, but maybe it can happen, you could chip off the case or maybe break a log or something. The case is micro bead blasted ceramic throughout, and on the case back we have a few cool inscriptions, you know, the name, the model type, also the limited edition, because this watch is in fact limited to 999 pieces, and this one is numbered 643. Inside this watch you have a very workhorse-like movement, the Sellita SW300, with a 48-hour power reserve, 4 Hz movement, and on top of it you have the discs module for the time indication. It's an automatic winding movement, so be sure to wear the watch all the time if you want it to keep running. Let me now show you how to read the exact time on this watch. I found out that you read the time by looking at the wings of the planes. So basically now we have 10 o'clock and let's say 8 minutes. Let's now pull out the crown to the second position. We turn the planes, they fly around the dial. Pretty cool. I really love this one. Let's stop it now. Okay, let's stop it here. And you see the big airliner is now between 3 and 4 o'clock, meaning it's 3 o'clock. And the wings of the jet fighter are at 40, so it's 3 o'clock and 40 minutes. If we turn it around a bit, you see the seconds hand stopped, so we have a stop seconds mechanism here. So you can set it more precisely. Let's go back to 10:10, here we go. So now you have 10 hours and 10 minutes, so 10 past 10. We've got a typical Bell&Ross pin buckle on the bottom, which is actually stainless steel and black PVD. And this watch now I've got on the rubber strap, which is really comfortable. And again, the B&R here. From the side, you can see the height of the watch. It's very slim if you ask me. It's only 10.6 millimeters. The diameter, as I explained before at the beginning, on my 18.1 centimeter wrist is 42 millimeters and 42 millimeters here as well. It's basically a nice square. When I turn the watch towards the light, you can really see how distinct the case is, and again, the screws shine, and this is something you won't find in any different watch. On the wrist, I think this watch looks badass. If you don't know Bell&Ross and you would see this watch in the wild, you probably think that the guy is wearing maybe a digital watch or something very unique, and you definitely want to check it out if you're a watch geek. It's a very unique look, and I would definitely spend a lot of time looking at this dial. What's also very cool is this strap. It's very comfortable, sturdy fabric, and actually it's on this Velcro. Let me know what you think about Bell&Ross watches, which model is your favorite, and also if you had a chance to see them in person already. We reviewed a lot of different watch brands on this channel already. If there's one we missed, leave a comment down below and we'll try to make it happen. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. I gotta go to the next mission now.